All right. Where did that go? Abby Bliss. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous work. Love it. Love what you're doing. I really do. This is fantastic. You worked out the details. This is great. Timeline looks gorgeous. I really like what you're doing. I do. I got a couple of comments I think that we can take a look at moving forward. But other than that, I just love the concept. This is a gorgeous piece. It really is. Okay, let's take a look at your typography. I think this was a good idea, Mother of Peace. I really think it was a good idea. Um, because a lot of posters you see, you're going to see that they just go to the back of the poster. So as you're looking at the back of the poster, there's not really any introduction. So if you happen to see the back of the poster first, you're kind of at a loss because you don't know what you're looking at. So by adding Mother of Peas, I think it's just really a good idea. Typographically, your type blocks are really super dense. And I think that is working against you. You've got all this area here at the end of your text, of your 4 columns to work with. So let's go ahead and increase your kerning and your leading. Definitely increase your kerning. I mean, this is this is so tight. So tight. I would definitely consider working with that. Another thing I'm going to mention is this. I think that this, Mother Teresa is so timeless, and I think that even kids can identify, and for that reason, I would suggest using a more traditional, I'm sorry, not more traditional, more modern typeface. I'm going to say, plus with the combination and the variation with this typeface here, I'm going to go ahead and suggest the sans serif over here. I think it's going to be a lot cleaner. It's going to be easier to open up your kerning and leading and really allow this text to breathe a little bit. Another thing that we're seeing here is that you've got your indents are, you're 7, 8 characters, 9, even 9 characters deep on your indents. That's too much. That's too much. 3 tops on these short little line. I mean, you can go deeper when the line lengths are really long, but on these short little line lengths, I would go 3 characters. That's all you need. It'll definitely create enough differentiation in that left margin that you're definitely going to know. Right now, you're done with this. You kind of have this weird space here and then this weird space here. So that right margin is just kind of weird. I just think it's just too deep in the paragraph. Rags. Your rags are so regular that they're not working. This paragraph right here has good rags. Great rags. Look. Long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short. That's a great set. Ooh, uh-oh. Orphan. Uh-oh, orphan. Okay, we'll look at those in a second. We got some orphans. Okay, so we're talking about rags, right? Long, short, long, short. But over here, there's no variation. They're almost the same size, which is creating, yes, these patterns. Look. Whoop, there's a pattern right there. Watch my cursor. There's a line right there that goes like that. We don't want that, remember? So watch your rags. You're not terrible at all, not by any stretch. I think this right here is a problem area though right there. But otherwise, they're okay. I would definitely watch those. So glad you didn't word wrap that because it doesn't work on a left column that's ragged right. On the left side of a word wrap, if the paragraph is ragged, the word wrap will never work. So I'm glad you didn't try to force a word wrap in there. Good job. Okay, as I said, orphan or widow, whatever you want to call it, orphan. There's technically another one right there. Technically, that's one right there. So try to get another word in there, at least 2 words, maybe 3. Other than that, timeline looks fantastic. Great job. One thing I would recommend is there's a lot of space at the bottom of I would move this whole timeline down a little bit so you just try to get that margin right there equal to that margin right there. So let's see right about there. So pull that down just a little bit. Next thing I'm going to recommend is that I think that the viewer might not get the connection between these stripes and the veil. And I think the reason being is because they're different colors. I would definitely sample that color and use it in your and also your background is a cream color where she is clearly wearing a white veil. So those are some things you might want to think about. I think that the viewer, if those colors are identical, the viewer will immediately look at this and go, oh wow, cool idea with the stripes of the veil. See what I'm saying? I also think these vertical stripes right here are too prominent. Also, again, taking away from the veil, okay? So I would definitely reduce those to hairlines. Okay, other than that, I just love the work. You've been working really hard on this piece, and it certainly shows. Gorgeous work. Great job. Any questions, comments, concerns? Anything else I can help you with? Let me know. Good job. Thanks.